Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 4, the finale of Westworld, Episode 8. I have 100 ideas going through my head, but I'm going to go with what I think first. And I know there's so many different angles of everything, and if one thing is wrong, then everything is wrong. Hale was shot and killed, supposedly, in the last episode, as was Maeve. Either she's not dead, or she had a backup protocol. Maybe they put her in another body. Maybe there are backup units already in line. The message that Bernard was giving on the iPad is supposed to go to Hale, and we're not going to figure that out because we think Hale is dead. I think Bernard is talking on the iPad saying, like, we got to give her one last chance, something with the left hand. I think he's talking to Hale, and Hale's going to be brought back or have a backup plan, and that is for Hale to see, and Hale has to let Dolores do something or give in to something. I don't know. I feel like one of the pearls is Christina, and Christina's living a simulated world in one of the pearls that Hale has, and that what the message Bernard is trying to convey to Hale through that iPad is telling her to give her a second chance, meaning the pearl. That we're supposed to do something with one of the pearls, and that's Christina in that pearl. We're going to throw her into the sublime or something like that. What I just said, there is so much truth in there, what I really feel. It just sounded insane. Put it together. We're jumping in. You guys want to see more of what I do. Full unedited episodes of all the shows on the channel. Seasons ahead of what you're seeing. Hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The links at the end. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. Doctor Who. Person of Interest. We're starting Infinity Train. I'm talking too much. Let's jump in. Season 4. Episode 8, finale of Westworld. Oh, and the episode is called Sera, Sera. Whatever will be, will be.
You have no idea how many of these flesh bags I've murdered.
Oh, and she's down already too. Ominous music. Who are you, Sniper Man? I'm telling you right now, I would not be coming out on the streets taking things. Or beeping alarms. After what you just witnessed, you beep an alarm? I don't think this dude's making it. Yeah, sorry.
You know the rules.
The guy's gonna probably bring her somewhere. Maybe they have other copies. Watch, they bring her to a room filled of... Oh no, they're actually healing her.
Leave my scars. I want to remember my past.
She is all about showing her true emotions.
He's made everyone as insane as himself.
Oh, here it is. It's Bernard. It's to her.
This isn't the world you wanted, Charlotte, but it's the world you created.
She's got to let Christina do whatever she's got to do. Something with the left hand. I'm telling you, I think the person she's supposed to have faith in is Christina, who's in a pearl.
It's time only for one more game, but it isn't yours.
It's all fucking fake. Is Teddy gonna vanish? It is, She is the pearl. She is in the friggin' pearl. The pearl is underneath the grid. That is separate of all this other bullshit. And the city is like in shambles, but that's a different city then. The pearl was a replication of this for Christina. I think the machine may have kept him alive. I respect that. She made a choice. You let her go. I thought he wasn't going to be dead, but he looks really friggin' white. You show me that man's vitals.
Show me, William.
Yeah, you show me that man's vitals. Ooh. Oh my God. They are coming strong. I didn't recognize him right away. You idiot. This is all stuff I want to get into. I would love this conversation. Oh. The future's not ours to see. Look at Stubbs. Dude.
If I don't kill you, somebody else will.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. He's not dead. It didn't hit his pearl. Isn't she wondering where Caleb is? She just said she knew he was around. Caleb is just recently woken up, and Clementine is a badass. I think Clementine, he's weakened. All right, that works. Jesus. Oh, don't miss.
My dad taught me.
Well done. Make sure you get that shot off. She's gonna do something with that. I think she's gonna plug it into the dam. Maya ended up being pretty awesome, but it's all because they're creations. Charlotte Hale is arriving here as well. Bernard left a gun and was here with Maeve. There is a gun right behind where the man in black is right now, but maybe Hale's gonna get it. Shut down will erase all data. Look at the rip, man. Oh my God, and look, the power is surging and all the alarms are going off.
I created you from my own code.
William's pathetic human body's rotting away, but he didn't die. I was a better William than he was.
Oh!
Change.
She couldn't even take a blade, man. She is armored.
You gave all your hosts free reign to do whatever they wanted to do here. We're as fucked up as our creators.
Like, how are they missing so much? Perfect. This is where it comes in. She's running down the hall. It's right behind that pipe she's by.
This isn't the world that I wanted.
But it's the world you created. This world holds no more hope for us. But there's still hope for the next world. A test. Run by her. Reach with your left hand.
Reach with your left hand. There's the gun. They're showing us again.
I hope she takes it.
Did she just kill his ass? I am very upset only because that means the man in black might actually be done. I don't know. I'm scared for his well-being. She just incinerated it. I am so curious how this is all gonna end.
Dad, come on. Get on the boat.
He knows he can't go, or he shouldn't.
Your father died.
I love you, Dad.
I mean, I get it, but why not just go? Because if you're just gonna sit on the dock and die, I feel like you should probably go. Power is surging. She's got to put Dolores' pearl in that thing. That's what's happening here.
I made my choice. It's time for you to make yours.
Putting her faith in Dolores, storyteller, it said. Alright, we sealed it up. If it ends there, I will cry. Is it like the Sublime have a city to live in now?
You saved us.
Not me. A version of me.
You're my cornerstone.
And you're mine. Which is how I was able to bring you back like this.
I was just gonna say, that's why he's so perfect. Teddy is not real.
I'm not here, am I?
This whole thing seems like a bad dream. Why are you here? I'm here to tell you the truth about what we are.
We are reflections of the people who made us.
Teddy is real.
If I'm still out there, come find me.
Yeah,
Let your pain go.
One final test.
a reset. It's probably gonna be a reset.
How will you do it?
I want to see like other people. Is it like, where is everyone? I feel like there's still like 5 more minutes.
Hosts and humans were given the gift of intelligent life, and we used it to usher in our own annihilation.
I'm waiting for some crazy shit to happen on top of everything we've already seen.
They will only live as long as the last creature who remembers them, and that creature is me.
And that's technically her. But is she dying too? I mean, she doesn't look... I don't know. Is she... Maybe she... Oh my god, look at it. She's just enjoying things as herself. I dig it. Is she gonna destroy herself? Oh.
Sentient life on Earth has ended, but some part of it might still be preserved in another world. My world. There's time for one last game. a dangerous game.
I have had chills for
Survival
10 minutes, and I don't even know
or
what
extinction. This game ends where it began.
I mean, it all looks frigging beautiful. Rebuilding the world? Is it going to be Westworld? It could be whatever she wants. That's what I figured. Once I saw...
One last loop around the bend.
She turned it into... If there's not an after credit scene or a twist, McIntyre, Sweetwater, it's all back. Teddy.
Maybe this time, we'll set ourselves free.
All right, guys, that is it for the finale of Season 4, Episode 8, Westworld. They ended it in a way which scares me, because a lot of people were theorizing, and I said it at the beginning of this video, that this could be the ultimate Westworld twist. HBO has not confirmed a Season 5 up until an hour or two before I watched this episode. There's no after credit scene. There's no twist at the end. Everything is tied up. I mean, there's things that we want answers to, things that weren't answers, questions we still have. But it isn't like the craziest thing to think that this could be the end of everything. First off, let's go over it. They never did anything with the Man in Black and Fidelity and seeing his daughter. That was the after credit scene, I believe, after season 2. Whatever season it was, there was a clear deep future thing going on with the Man in Black and his daughter and Fidelity, unless they're trying to say that was already explained by having the Man in Black be a host. And it was the future, but I feel like we were in a facility buried way underground. I have to go back and watch everything. They could just say, like I said, oh, he was a host and this and that happened. But if they killed off the real Man in Black, and then this guy was the last remaining host of the Man in Black, and then Charlotte kills him to give Dolores the chance to do the final test. I mean, there was a lot of maybes there. And Bernard said there was pretty much no way we could all survive or make it unless I do all the things I do, and then Charlotte decides to give Dolores a chance, and the Man in Black doesn't kill her. That's why he had to leave the gun. I love that they went back to that. He had to leave the gun so that Charlotte could reach with her left and fire on the Man in Black. But he said only if you want Dolores to have the chance. If you don't want Dolores to have the chance, let him kill you. Let him destroy the world. Survival of the fittest mode. It'll just be chaos and anarchy. Maybe your kind will win in the end, but it's just going to be like a back and forth revenge scenario. If you follow my rules, there is hope for both of us. You could put the pearl into the thing, which ends up being what I said in the beginning. I said where Christina isn't real. It is a simulation of a simulation, so to speak, because Charlotte's watching the real deal scenario, how it works when hosts control humans. Then she took the pearl of Christina, Dolores, put it under the map, and then made another world exactly like that world for Christina to live in. And it wasn't real. She created Teddy. She created everybody. That's the way I was going with everything. That's what I said. I said all that was the way it was, and it ends up being the case. I also said Charlotte isn't dead. There's no way. I'm surprised Maeve and Bernard really were, as far as we know right now. I'm surprised the Man in Black. Honestly, everyone who died last episode really did die. And if they really did just end the series here, then I understand why. Because it's the end of everything. They could still bring it back. But the way they ended it, I feel like that was series finale ending stuff. There was no twists. There was no negatives. There was no after credit scene. I mean, either way they slice it, the whole thing, it was well done. I loved it. It was well done. They tied up everything I needed to know. Maybe some things not explained as good as others, but if that is the series finale, well done. If they make another season, I'll be into it too. I'll definitely be along for the ride. If they did make another season, I would have to assume things didn't work out, or there was something going on that they didn't want to show us. Maybe in a week, they'll be like, there is a season 5 and here's the trailer and it's like dark as shit. Maybe they're making people think what I'm thinking right now and sit on it like, oh my God, is this it? Is that the end? I don't know. I feel like there are things that don't quite make sense. The other thing I thought was done very rushed was Bernard said, Stubbs, you're probably going to die. He didn't say probably. Stubbs said, I'm going to die, aren't I? And Bernard just kind of looked at him and nodded maybe, but that was a horrible death. Stubbs manhandles this human guy, and then Clementine walks in and just stabs him through the head or pushes his head through a thing. I was like, there's no way that's how Stubbs goes out. And it was. And then Caleb kind of went out badly too. I don't know. Now I'm starting to second guess. But I feel like with all the time and detail and everything they take on this show, that they rushed a lot. The Stubbs death was rushed. Clementine's death was rushed. Man in Black kind of seemed rushed, even though he's been going on forever. I feel like Charlotte was making choices that she really didn't want to make, but she kind of felt she had to make. And then in the end, she literally crushes her own Pearl and commits suicide, but willingly, like naked, free of all her scars and everything, with her Charlotte head, and she smiles and ends herself. She ended the Pearl of the Man in Black. I don't know. So many things to think about. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to research more. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. I don't know what there is to talk about. Caleb stays on the dock. I thought that was weird. Why would Caleb not go with his daughter? He's thinking, I can't go with you. God forbid something happens. I'm a host. I can't be with real people. Like, what if it all starts up again? I got to end it with everybody here. So he stays on the dock. Caleb's pretty much shaking and ready to die. He's a host anyway. He died a long time ago. Maeve really was dead. Bernard was really dead. Charlotte made a choice. The Man in Black died. The host died. And they throw the Pearl into the Hoover Dam and seal the Sublime. So now, as long as that's protected, they could all live a life happy in the Sublime. She recreates Westworld, which was beautiful. We restart the song. It made it look like Teddy got off the train, but it didn't let us know for sure. And I feel like that's how you end a series. You guys let me know what you think. You want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes of all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you'll only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. Dozens of shows you'll never see on YouTube. All these in full. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Eureka. Starting Infinity Train this week. Check it out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.